Okay, I'm going to willfully choose violence here. Let's go over a retro coming out I do not care about, nor will I go after, and another one I'm still on the fence about, but I'm pretty sure everybody else will go for.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still.
Alright everybody, it's your girl TJ back with another video on Talks with TJ, and it's just a little bit of violence chosen only because people feel some kind of way. They take it personal if you choose to not go after a highly coveted pair or one that holds a lot of hype, or maybe it's got a lot of anticipation behind it, right? If it's a retro and people have waited for so long for it to come back out, but it doesn't move you in any way, people may take that personally. I don't understand why. I don't know that logic, but they might. And then for another one, I like it. I respect it. I'm very much so, though, still on the fence about it. And I know there are already a ton of early looks out, so please be sure to check those out. And for the one I'm still on the fence about, we're talking about the Air Jordan 6 UNC. Now, I own the Carmine 6, and of course, it's very similar to that in color blocking when you're looking at the shoe itself. I have the 2014, and I also have that newly released Carmine, and I know for men's pairs it just didn't work out in terms of the bleeding onto the midsole. That's unfortunate if you dealt with that on your pair. GS thankfully did not, and I don't wear that enough. Now, I say I don't wear that enough, not that they're the same colorway, because one is blue and one is red, but just in the design of the shoe itself, I think that still plays a part in my choice to wear the shoe. So I'm still on the fence. And I'm a little apprehensive only because for pairs that I've been on the fence about, or I thought, oh, sure, I'll go ahead, buy it. Seems great in the moment. I'm trying to not have regret, and I feel like that's where regret will come from when it comes to pairs. So still on the fence. Don't know if I'm making the choice to pick that up. As we get closer to release day, you know, I'll for sure fill you in. Now, I will say, I don't know if I'll pick it up. I mean, I don't know that I'll try to pick it up because... listen, trying to pick up something that a Jordan or a Nike release that comes out, that's not that guaranteed or easy unless I honestly just choose to go straight to the secondary market, go to Nike or go to StockX or go to GOAT or maybe go to eBay or go to a trusted reseller I know and buy it that way. Otherwise, it's... I'm in these raffles. I'm in this Hunger Kicks game, just like everybody else trying to get these retros. So I'm on the fence still. Please sound off. What are your thoughts on the Air Jordan 6 UNC? For some of you, it's non-negotiable. You're willing to do some things to get the shoe, and I'm not upset about that. For me, I'm still trying to figure that part out for myself. And I have the UNC one. I have the UNC. I have the Jordan 4 UNC as well. That's an all blue 4, as we know. Love that. And I'm almost wondering, is that enough? Like, will I be good with just the 1 and the 4? As of right now, I'm kind of leaning towards that. It is a beautiful shoe. I just need to make a choice if I'm going to buy it or go for it, I should say. I don't know if I'll actually get an opportunity to buy it. And then the retro I know that I will not go for, which just means I'll try to help a friend get their pair. Air Jordan 3 Fire Red. It's never moved me whatsoever. Like, any way, shape, or form. I've never cared about it. And it's crazy how the sneaker game works, where you will question, is something wrong with you? There's certain pairs you don't care for because you know that for some it doesn't matter if it's a original colorway or if it has Nike Air on the back. There shouldn't be any hesitation for you wanting to have that pair added to your collection, and for me that's not the case. I'm really looking like, you know, I don't see it for me. Now again, that opens my time up for that day, opens my availability to try and help a friend get it because they very much so want the shoe, and I really hope I can come through for them if they're unable to hit for retail. We love trying to help friends out when it comes to retail. Oops. So that is my mission for release day when the Fire Red 3 comes out. Otherwise, I do not care. I don't. Listen, once I picked up one of my grails, which is the white cement 3. Once I secured that, a lot of my care for 3s, it really just, it kind of fell off. It really took a dive. I have the white cement 3, I have the black cement 3, I have the Katrina 3, I have the laser orange 3, which is also just a women's drop. I still want the true blue 3. I know that everybody laughed at the quality, the release of it. I understand that, fully aware. I still want it. I don't want to pay the price of what they're asking for a true blue 3 in my size, because I need to get either a 6.5 or a 7 in 3s. I don't really necessarily want to pay the price, but I do want the true blue 3. And there are a few others I think that I would be okay with having. Now that I look back, if the Jumpman wasn't as thick, I guess, to describe him on the Air Jordan 3 UNC, then I would have really wanted that one. I would have had to settle for a men's 7 if that was even available, because they didn't come out in GS sizing. But I'm more open to that one now, so I guess that's something I could go back for if you know what? Because I'm still in the air about that, I don't know that I'm going to go back for the UNC 3. But I do know that the Fire Red 3 is a no. I know that I'm choosing violence by saying that, because someone will sound off that, you know, how could you not want to go after that? And we have to keep this in mind. Sneakers, fashion, all subjective. Go after what you like, add what you like to your collection. And I would not even say like, I'm gonna say love, because so many times we add things we like to the collection and down the line we end up letting it go because we were never in love with it to start with. So add things to your collection that you love, that are special to you. And let's just leave it at that. Let's not care about what somebody else doesn't want added to their collection. I say that also. I know the Air Jordan 1 Dark Marina Blue is coming out. You will find quite a few people say, similar to myself, they don't see a reason to go for that shoe or add it to their collection because they have the Air Jordan 1 Royal. Yes, they are different shades of blue. However, they are very similar to being an inverse color blocking of each other, which also means if you are more prone to reach for the Royal pair versus the Dark Marina Blue pair, does it make sense to add that pair to your collection? Possibly not. I already know I don't like the reverse bread colorway. I don't like the color blocking on that. I like it on the Dark Marina Blue, but I already know, I'm self-aware enough, if you put those two shoes next to each other, of a Royal and a Dark Marina Blue, do you know which one I'm going to go for? I'm going to reach for the Royal pretty much every single time to style with an outfit, which means I would waste money if I went after that pair. So good luck to everyone going for it. Please never base your buying decisions on what someone else chooses to do with their income for their collection. I appreciate you tuning into this video. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.